What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Captain of Industry. Couple of housekeeping items to get into before we start this episode. Once again, I let the sim run just for a little bit off stream just because I wanted to see, or off camera rather, I wanted to see some more progress with this. We modified the designation a little bit so we don't cause more avalanche landslides. We should hopefully be over there by the end of today's video, but we'll see. We'll keep checking on that periodically. And if you'll recall, I was going to make a ramp here, and I've changed this slightly. So for the sake of accessibility to this next level from different parts here, I added a little flat landing here at height 11. So our original ramp just came straight up through the middle here, but I wanted to come up flat and then up. That way I could add this ramp over here, and then eventually, I'm not going to have them do this now, but we can have it ramp up here as well, so that we can have just increased access to this plateau where most of our stuff is going to be going on. And then we laid out some farms. This is where our future farming, and then I'm thinking food production is going to be like in this area. So with our farms here, we'll have all of our food production here, and then we can just conveyor belt down here, either there or here, into where our settlement is, and then our food market and all that sort of stuff is going to be here too, so we can just conveyor belt those right in to save our trucks some of the hassle. So we're going to be keeping an eye on this. It's kind of funny, they like split up, so one of the excavators went up top and started working its way down, and the other two are down here working up. Totally fine, whatever, it doesn't really matter, it's just kind of funny. And then they'll get this little bit leveled out too, so we can add another settlement piece there. That'll be soon. We still have housing, and I think our beacon is paused. Yeah, so we're good for now on housing. And then once we get these farms built, we'll be able to move these and have plenty of more space for more people. I haven't yet looked at all of the rest of our stuff to just kind of get a gauge of where we are. Last episode we made this whole thing, and I think this is still running fine. We have plenty of diesel. Looks like we have plenty of oil. Our ship's coming back right now, actually. Just gonna start unloading you. Working, which means there we go. Yep, emptying oil out. Going into here. And I had a thought of maybe eventually we're gonna want to level some more of this out to make space for more of these boats. Do I go this way and kind of cut through this and then just flatten like this whole corner? I'd have to move these obviously, but that's something to keep in mind. I don't want to avalanche where our oil stuff is, but I think if we just go straight through here, that should be plenty of space. But our trucks are busy over here for now until we are accessed to this next part of the island, so we're not going to worry about that quite yet. But everything else seems okay. We don't have any alerts right now. We have some research that we're going to want to get into. Steel smelting, definitely. Ship weapons. Which actually, let's look into that, because I remember last time we got into a fight and we're not able to do anything about it. So, if we do those and those, that is iron and mechanical parts, which we should be making. I don't know if we're storing our extra iron. We do have a storage for it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So our trucks will, as they can, go and load it up with that. We could upgrade this storage. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then that'll get all of this stuff running again. So then at that point we'll see if we're like, yeah, running low on ore or coal or anything like that. We'll just let that go for now. What I want to look at first is our farms, and in addition to these food farms that we're going to do, I want to do one that's going to be for growing trees. Yeah, because I'm thinking we don't really have a huge area. We'll probably get rid of this mountain at some point, which is scary to think about, and then we're probably gonna just like level a good amount straight through there so that we can have like trains running through here and like that all sort of thing. but I want to have space where we can start regrowing some trees. Maybe we'll just say whatever, there's a mountain there, and we'll just designate all of this like that for now. But I don't want to get in the way of these. What if we just do something like something like this, maybe. I just don't want it to be in the way of that iron mine, so we'll move it a few more tiles back. And then you're gonna grow. Do we have access to saplings yet? We do, yes. Okay, and how does our... It's 2.8. If we just do saplings, it goes up to 3.5. If we add that, 3.0, 3.7. Yeah, I guess we could just do that. Yeah, let's just do that. Go ahead and get that built. And then the water irrigation tank, whatever, is down here. And then I believe it outputs here. So we're going to get a unit storage. Start off with just a small one. And we'll put you right there. And give you a little belt. Go ahead and build that and that. And then you're going to store tree saplings. Okay, so this should be going now. We did just get some rain, so that's helpful. I am going to pipe water over here some way, somehow. We have plenty of water, which is awesome. How can we get this over here in a way that makes sense? We are going to need water for our farms here. So let's try to solidify where we're going to put those. Which, are we just waiting for them to level this all out? I guess. So it's level up to there where that path is. So if we cut all of you. Oh, I see. All that stuff. I didn't mean to delete that. Can we... Wait, how do we... Yeah, there we go. Control V. Came in clutch there. So let's just let me place those down for now. And then... Was it you? Oh, I took you off of that to do this. Duh. That's right. That's right. Well, I want to say that's not quite as important, but it kind of is. Nah, it's okay. We're gonna just, for now, please just do this area. And I know that's gonna take you off of what you're doing. That's okay. Okay, so once this one gets dumped, it should be coming up here to do this, and then we can think about getting our farms set up. Let's see, actually, if we get these, if we try to put them down, they're just gonna, oh, that's right, not farmable. So we at minimum have to go that high. And it's actually letting me do that there now. How does that look there? Does that leave space to bring stuff? Yeah, because if we pipe water in here, and then we have, where are these outputs at? In the middle. That's fine. That's fine. Did I leave myself enough space in there? Because these will come out. Hold on. I'm going to get rid of this mining designation here now where I'm trying to work. So that I can see. Okay. So let's say, I think vegetables go out on these. So if we have, right now we're just doing vegetables and potatoes. So if we make you, oh, we're actually alternating in between. So they're both doing both. And then eventually we're going to have wheat. And then at that point, well, we're going to have to expand these quite a bit. But for fertility reasons, I think we're doing both potatoes and vegetables on both of these. So if we say keep vegetables on the left and just come all the way out to here for now at height 1, and then you go there, you can connect there, you can connect there. Hopefully that doesn't give me issues. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't give me any issues. We did just get the food market too also, which is what is going to be helpful for this. And then you're going to go up to height 1. And we could just do them right over top, actually. Now, if we do that, are they all going to be able to connect, though? And this was, oh, no, wait, that's not, I don't want that to be flat. No, 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 no. I wanted that to be the loose U-shaped conveyor for the potatoes, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yes. Yeah, okay. And then we need to get all of these connected in here. Somehow. It's okay. Boy, those are kind of ugly. How they connect together. It's okay, that looks semi-symmetrical. I guess we could have run this belt down the middle and it really would have been symmetrical then. But that's whatever. Okay, so that lets vegetables and potatoes come out of all of those. And then you are all going to need water, and we're going to want to start thinking about getting fertilizer somehow. So let's see, our water outputs from here. Let's see. We're still good on that. So this is where all of our water goes. We could hook it up to here, but then I'm not sure if we want this to be set as a priority, because that goes to our settlement. I think we have that set as a priority right now. Or, no, we don't. That's just the only output. Right. It's just set as a priority in, so it doesn't take from this unless it needs to. That's what it is. So we could think about flipping these around so that they're going this way. That might actually make more sense. If we build some more fluid storages up here. And do we want to think about adding some more of these? But we have 10 now. We could add another. We wouldn't maybe need another 10, but I mean, we could. It would be a lot of rainwater harvested. Does that take up too much space that could be used elsewhere? Yeah, I don't know. I'm tempted to say that might be overkill, but it does kind of look pretty nice. So, yeah, I might just rock with it, honestly. Okay, and then we're going to need some fluid storage. We can do some fluid storage twos. And we're gonna want these to go. Try to put them in the middle if we can. Stick with 4 like we had over there. You're all gonna be water. And then we'll have a pipe going from here. Is a pipe 1 enough for that? Maybe not. How expensive are these? The pipe 2s. Well, actually, we'll just do a pipe 1 for now, and then we can always upgrade it later if we have to. Save ourselves a little bit of headache. And then are we going to want a balancer here or on the other side? No, we'll probably just want to go straight in. And I'm realizing I put 2 of these backwards. Where are we going to want our output? Probably here. So flip you 2. Or no, actually, I think I want to take this whole thing and rotate it like this. Yeah, and then we'll have a pipe go across like that to connect them. Then this will come out here. And this will join it here. Okay, then we'll just have to flip you, flip you, flip you, flip you, and get rid of you. Okay, what do you just take? Construction parts and wood, which we actually don't have a lot of wood. Where's our wood at? Yeah, don't have a lot of wood, so maybe for now we'll just get that pipe built, and then we'll get these flipped around so that our water is going there instead. We'll leave that for a minute so that it drains. And then we're going to need a pipe that goes down to here to connect with our settlement and our current farms. Is this growing, by the way? We do. We have some saplings, which means we should get a tree planter going so that it can start doing that. And we're also going to need a forestry control tower, which we can just put right next to our tree storage. Go ahead and build you, and we're going to assign you 1 tree planter when you have. We have 1. All right, and then edit designation. We're going to want like all of this area you can plant trees. Just because we're not over here for anything anyways right now, so maybe not those. Invalid position, okay. And that should be plenty of space for now, I think. Whatever, we'll just keep filling it in. We can always re-edit it later, and our harvesters are already working right here anyway, so that kind of works out nicely. And do we have a planter? We do. So he should be coming up here and right edit area. Let's draw you a rectangle like that. So you will now be, let's see, harvesting. Oh, okay. So if we lessen the amount of wood that we get by 20%, or sorry, by 12%, it gives us a quarter of the saplings back. Which number gives us the highest of that? This one. So we might as well do that. We should be seeing our tree planter coming up here somewhere, maybe. Yeah, there he is. And then I think it'll just take from out of there, drive straight over, and start planting. Cool. So we got that going. It's nice. I was gonna take this. Yeah, you need a place to go, obviously. Let's go ahead and build all those. And this pipe, too, before I forget. So it goes in there, and then it's going to come out here. Right, yeah. So this is likely going to need to be a pipe 2. So we'll take you. We'll go up. Too close to other pipe connector. Okay, whatever. Yeah, turn off snapping. There we go. Okay, just come right along here. And then we just need to work our way down. Somehow. Try to make this one look a little bit nicer because it's probably going to be here for a little longer. And turn our snapping back on. And where do we want to join in here? There. Let's build you. Then once we're confident that this is working, we'll leave this pipe so that this will drain. But then once we notice that these are empty, I'll set an alert on this actually. When this last one gets to 25%, that means that this is going to be empty. And we're gonna flip you, whatever. You can go back this way. Okay, so that'll start going. I'm not gonna unpause any of these for now because we have 0 wood, which is not good. We still have a little bit on our belt here to be making mechanical parts or construction parts with. We're just waiting on iron, it looks like here. So how are you guys doing down here? Could probably use a couple more trucks. Let's give you a couple more trucks. You guys are good. You have no way to get to those. Yeah. Can I just... No, I can't. I want a way to remember exactly where that is. So I'm going to put this pipe there. I don't remember, it just fits right in the corner like that. At least I'll try to remember. We're going to cut everything except for that pipe. Move you over somewhere that you'll let me place it. What is in the way here? I missed a couple of the little conveyors. Okay, one sec. So get rid of you back to there, and you back to there. Then we'll do this. Nope. We'll cut these. Not the pipes. Yep, just those. And put them there for now so that they're out of the way. You guys can do your thing here with whatever you have left to do. Just a little bit. Start clearing these designations. So we're done. Yeah, and they are almost done with that. So once they are, we're going to put them back onto this. Continue that. It's a horde of trucks coming. That's so crazy. Okay, they're done. So now we'll edit this. No, I did that. Do that. Edit your area. Rectangle. Do all of this, please. Except not that. Go. Cool. Okay, now that they're done with that, I can take these again, put them in their permanent home, which we decided was there. And now we're going to, what do you take? Construction parts too. Okay, let's just unpause these four. And at this point, this is now storing a bunch of water. That's awesome. We're gonna take, this is probably where I should have put a balancer. So one moment on this. Let's just quick clear that. We're gonna want a fluid balancer or a pipe balancer, whatever. Go ahead and build you, and yep, a level 2 pipe, and then we're gonna come off of here, go up to our height 5. Connect that back in. Go ahead and build that. And we should probably say that our settlement is our priority. We'll have plenty of water to go around, I think, but just for the sake of it, we're gonna make that a priority. And then this is gonna go out to our farms. Height 5. Do we want to go right over that ramp, or should we go? Let's see if we can make the jump, actually. If we can, I'd like to. And you're gonna go to where? Yeah, like right there, actually. Yeah, see, once that's dug out, I don't think we're gonna be able to span that. Yeah, no, we can't do that. So we're gonna have to come off of this side instead, which is fine. That's okay. Just go across like this. Try to have as little pillars there. Or what we could do is put a vehicle ramp there, but that's okay. I like to have the water pipes up high and out of the way whenever possible. Right, and then you are gonna come to there and straight over. Then each of you probably can just do with a level 1 pipe. And then we'll have to run our water around to the other ones. Not enough maintenance. Where's our maintenance? Why is that? No electronics? Why do we not have electronics? Waiting for copper. You don't have any copper, or you don't have any coal. That seems to be a widespread issue. Yeah, you're all just waiting for trucks to come through. Let's just give you plenty of trucks. That way we can get back on top of it. Are we running these? We are, but they're waiting for wood. Do we have something we could trade for? Construction parts? Yeah, let's just do that for the time being. Just so we have some before we get into a death spiral situation. And then, yeah, once this ramp is there, that'll be a much better route for these. I'm assuming we're going to have some trucks coming down to pick up coal. Farm could not store all the vegetables after harvest. I guess that's a good problem to have, meaning we have too much food, right? That's okay. We're not going to be concerned about you guys for too much longer anyways. They are all now going from the top here, which is interesting. I guess it was just a shorter path. Okay, so now all of this is going, so we're going to need to, if we can just build all this stuff. Get the one down there as well. Yeah. So now we're putting some stuff out. Let's unpause these pipes too. You and you and you and you, and then we can get rid of this a little bit here. Or no, we'll run one from here over to our, or no, actually let's continue that pipe. Let's make it a 2. Come out here. Way out here. Okay. Pipe 1. Whatever, we'll just build them. Just build them. We are actually running out of construction parts too, likely because we don't have any coal. There's some coming in now. We've got to get our maintenance going again. Just waiting for products. Yeah, y'all are going as fast as you can. How's our coal over here? Good. Yeah, I mean 3 excavators over here. We just didn't have enough trucks, but should start seeing that come back to life soon. Okay, so that's hooked up there. That's hooked up there. I'm gonna delete this pipe. It's fine that there's a connector there. I don't really care. I think that's just because it goes from a 2 to a 1 probably. And then we need a pipe. I'm just gonna do a level 1 pipe, because we're likely going to have more saplings than we can really do anything with for a while anyways. So there's no point in really stressing about making sure that they have the most water. And we have plenty of construction parts 1. We'll just build that. And that should help that. We've already got tons of saplings. Where's our little planter at? There you are. Sweet. We should start seeing some trees coming in sometime soon, hopefully. Alright, we are now getting electronics in, so this will be making maintenance parts again, which is good. We're still all out of wood. Is it time to increase the number of trucks you each get? By at least 1, I guess. It seems like they're all just sitting here idle, so that's probably a good idea. This is cooking over here still. Good, just check on that. You guys are cooking with this still. Looks like they have plenty of trucks to keep them busy digging, which is good. Our water here doesn't look like it's gone down at all. Maybe for now then I'll pause that and let the water come from here instead. And I probably should delete this pipe. I'll just do the one little bit for now, because I imagine that was just refilling these. Yeah, there we see it's going down now. Okay. Alright, we'll turn that notification off. It's actually this one that we want to be let know when it is 25% left. Seems to be going pretty quick. What were these? Yeah, wood is just going to be our hold up on them. Alright, so that's good. this is gonna ensure that we have plenty of food for now. And once we're confident that these are going, we can start getting rid of these. Let's start with this one. Let's say wrap it up. And for the moment, our trucks are still going to have to ferry stuff from farm down to the food market, which kind of sucks, but there's nothing really we can do about that at the moment. Right, so, okay, kind of just waiting for these to get going. Once they're dug that ramp, we'll start thinking about food market 2 and automating the farms. Kind of just waiting for this stuff to go right now. We're waiting for water or rain. We're not getting any water? Should be. It's probably just not a lot of water in there right now, I guess. Okay. Maybe it is important that we build some more of these. But, like I said, we just don't really have any wood. Did we get our ship upgraded? Or... we're waiting for the mechanical parts, which, yeah, we don't have any because we still don't have enough maintenance. So what's the holdup now? Still electronics. Why? Because you're waiting for molten copper. Because you're still waiting for coal. Jeez. Still waiting on coal. Okay, well. You have nothing to mine. Let's get that fixed. Give you a new mining designation. Yeah, we'll just keep on going through the mountain for now. Go to town. That'll keep them busy for quite a while. Okay. So maintenance. You have plenty of copper. We have a good amount of iron. Really just coal is our holdup. These are all told to just keep full enough to operate, which is good. Do we not have enough oil? Or is it all just flowing in and out? Yeah. Okay. Coal. Yeah, I don't really like running these because it's a waste of wood, but when we're this hurt for coal, we kind of have to. Just because if our maintenance doesn't come back up, that's going to be a really big problem. I'm going to pause you. We have a bunch of backlogged research stuff anyways, so that's okay. That's fine if we can just wait on that. Coal. Did they take all the coal out of here already? They have, yeah. Let's see. We could trade diesel for coal, which seems like a bad deal. Construction parts again. Yeah, we might just have to do some more of this. It's okay. I mean, it at least gives us some to use for now. And we can make this a little bit of a higher priority. Someone just delivered some there, actually. You could still use with some more trucks. That is crazy. I mean, we have the trucks. We might as well. Now it's going to start showing that our trucks are very busy. That's okay. Okay, that's still going. We just need the coal. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, that will take care of itself. Low supply of water. Okay, so these are finally out of water. So let's go ahead and delete all of this. And that. And this huge pipe. To there. you, because we're going to get rid of you anyways. And all the way to there. Missed that little piece. Okay. And then we're going to get rid of you as well while we're at it. So this one's still going. Still not able to store all of the potatoes anyways. So now we are going to unpause you. And I guess we need to get our groundwater hooked up going over here again. So this pipe no longer serves a purpose, either to you or you. And we'll get rid of all of this. Back to there, just get rid of that whole thing. And this now also is not necessary. Okay, so all that stuff is going to go away. I don't know if our trucks can get up to here, so I'm just going to get rid of some of this stuff manually. Okay, that's all taken care of. Yeah, our groundwater is looking fine, so let's get an output from here and connect it up to our water storage over here to supplement the rainwater. There. And at this point we're gonna need a balancer. Like here, yeah. Okay, so pause real quick. And you go away. Then pause again. We want a pipe balancer there. And we're going to connect that back up. That's our rainwater. You're going the wrong way. Flip around. Okay, that's going to be our priority input. This will make it pipe 2. And then we'll come from here to there and right down in. So that is a secondary input from our groundwater pumps. And build you and you. Okay, so now that should supply plenty of water to our things here. So that just means when these have water, water will come from there first. And then when they don't have water, it'll be supplemented by the groundwater pumps and sent out to our farms, which is exactly what we want. And down to our settlement, of course. Okay, they're getting rid of that too. We still have this wastewater line over there. That's fine. That's whatever. Okay, trucks are busy. How's our coal? Our maintenance is coming back up, which is good. Still not a ton of leftover. Yeah. Okay. You guys have trucks? Enough trucks? It seems like. I mean, they're just digging straight up coal, so that's great. What would be great is if we had bigger vehicles, which will come soon, but that'll just make our trucks way more efficient. Still a little bit of coal in there as well. Okay, let's send our ship out. There we lost a battle. I'm not sure if every single one we go to now is going to be like an encounter with an enemy, but if it's not, then we'll find some free stuff, which is great. I have told them to keep this empty as possible. We don't really have to change the priority on that. I don't want to mess stuff up. Okay, so clearly mechanical parts is kind of an issue for us. Where are we making those at? Here. Or no, mechanical parts is not the issue. It was just electronics. But we are going to want a storage for mechanical parts. So let's put in a storage, which is unit storage. We'll just put it right here. And I'm gonna put a. How can we do this nicely? Like, where is it? Not loose. Flat conveyor. Once we get rid of this. There to there, and then there to, where is that belt? There? Build you. Build you. I misclicked. There we go. Okay, so that... okay, whatever. I kind of hate it, but... yeah, sorry, I gotta fix that. That's gonna drive me crazy. And we'll just make this go up a little sooner. Okay, so let's draw this in first. But why are you trying to do that? Oh, jeez. Nope. Why is it going up like that? Yeah, just like that. Thank you. Let's go. Can we go from... oh. Okay, you like that? That's fine. That looks much better. Okay. Yep, okay. Ship in battle again, and we still have no weapons, and they have, what is that, 13-meter range? Okay, yeah, just run away. Flee for your life. Okay, so now this is going to store up mechanical parts, extra mechanical parts, which they can then take down so we can upgrade our ship so we don't lose battles anymore. Which is going to be great. Once our ship comes back, we'll try sending it here, maybe, somewhere else that we might not encounter an enemy. Coal storage is good there. Are we rebounding with coal? Yeah. Sweet. Sweet. I want to totally just shut these off, but I don't know if I can trust it quite yet. Y'all are staying busy enough. Okay. This is looking incredible. We're getting really close. Which is awesome. Our tree harvesters are keeping busy. It looks like you don't have enough trucks. I never upgraded you to have 2. So do you all have 2 now? Yeah, okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. Our ship is coming back. I don't think... yeah, he ran away before it got damaged, thankfully, so we can send it right back out. I think I said I was going to do that one. Go ahead and try that one. Copper is looking okay. Okay. Yeah. Power is good, but I had a discussion with somebody who said that if you switch these around, it's more efficient because then the high pressure turbines would be connected straight to the flywheels, which would spin them up first, and they would accumulate this inertia, and then it would spin these when necessary. I want to take a look into that eventually, but I'm going to leave it for now. Just because it is working. Okay, we can probably unpause you again. It seems like we have plenty of mechanical parts. And do we want to unpause that too? Nah, we still have a bunch of stuff to work through. Not really worth it. And we're storing up our mechanical parts, which is good. Didn't mean to do that. We don't have any copper ore. So let's get another truck on you, I guess. Fuel station is out of fuel. That's you. Yep. Oh, no, wait. That's not good. Why are you out of fuel? Why do we not have any oil? Because there's not enough oil ready to pick up. Oh, I did drop that down. I don't remember why I did that. I definitely shouldn't have. But that means that we've been using more oil. Or we've been using oil faster than we can bring it in. Which now means we have not enough diesel. So let's unpause you guys then, our little backup system for now. Just so we prevent completely running out of diesel. Okay, so now you are all complaining about having too much. That's fine. We have plenty of food. Running a little bit low on housing. Did you guys finish this? No, not quite. Yeah, they're just still working through the ramp right there. Okay. Ooh, location explored. Found another cargo ship. And some loot. Good, okay. And there was a settlement there. Or no, is that just the cargo ship? We can do contracts. Okay. Alright. So you guys are about worked through there. I think we have space here. We can get another thing in. Let's get that unpaused because our housing is starting to run low. We have plenty of workers, which is awesome. Since we're storing up all those vegetables, we can now get rid of this. Our last starter farm down here. And get rid of that. That opens up a lot of space down here. We'll move this vehicle depot eventually too. How's our planter going? Are these all ones that he's planted? Where's the planter? There. Could we do with another one? Probably. Also, apologies if you just heard my daughter squealing. She just woke up from her nap, so we'll have to go check on her in a minute. But yeah, I'd like to see this kind of resolve itself. Okay, it did just go and get some oil. This is now back at full, as fast as we can go. 97%. Okay, yeah, so that's gonna be full of oil for quite a bit. I guess, no, I was gonna say we could think about building another one of these, but if our holdup is just that this isn't going fast enough, that's not gonna matter. Okay, so that's bringing in oil. And once they start unloading this, which it looks like they are. Right, yep. It's coming up here, and this all should start going. Yep, there we go. So that's all going, and it's gonna come up to here eventually. There, it's filling up. And these are back online. Okay, good. We are producing diesel here for now. We just want to keep an eye on this reserve. And this will also use more coal. I put that on a 4. Okay, I'm going to change that back. And you don't need a truck assigned anymore because you're not our primary form of... what's it called? What did I delete here? Oh, that's right. I had another one of these, but I deleted it because this is now our backup. So we don't need that anymore. We don't need that. And I guess this coal belt we also don't need. Can't really see. Up to there. I do not need that anymore, but thank you for your service. Okay, that's all good, all fine and dandy. Once we see this coming back up, we'll turn those back off. This is now filling back up. Good. I did see it said we finished modifying our ship. Look at those beautiful, rusty, nasty weapons. Although the models in this game actually are like really cool. They look really good. This game is awesome. So now that means our battle score is what? 140. Can we see that by just clicking on the ship? I don't think so. You're going to be waiting for fuel. Can you reach any of these? No. But battle score 170, so you probably can't do that one. That's just 70, so I'm sure we can take on that one. So it gives us a little bit of confidence to be able to send our ship out again. Yeah, wow, this makes this look like a huge amount of space. This is built now. So our population, or our free housing has gone up quite a bit. That's good, that's good. I'm gonna just tick this up. I really would like to see this be done. They're getting so close. And then they have this little bit down here to do, and this as well, which should all be included in that designation. Yeah, and it's in their area. Okay, so they'll do that. That's gonna look so good. That's gonna be so cool. These are going. Did I build that other tree planter? It's probably just waiting for parts, right? Yeah. Okay, go ahead and get that built, because we are now completely out of trees. And I don't remember how long it says it takes these to grow, but obviously they'll go and harvest them as they're growing or ready to be cut down. We're getting very close over here as well. Ooh, I almost timed that perfectly, but unfortunately we are pretty much out of wood. Okay, so you're gonna have to stop. You're gonna have to stop, because now any and all wood that we have saved up is going to need to be saved for construction parts. It looks like our coal is in a better spot, which is awesome. Yep, it's all good. Low food supply. Hold up, what did I do? What did I do to cause that? Is that just because it seems our vehicles are too busy to be bringing stuff down here? That's, yeah, they're only about 50% full, each of them. General priority 5, I guess, because we do have the food up here. They're telling me they don't have enough space to store it all, but it's just that the trucks are too busy to go and, sorry, unpause, to go and run that back and forth. Okay, our diesel's back up. That's good. Vehicle parts we have enough, and we have a good amount of rubber. Let's just queue up like 10 more trucks. Actually, we don't have enough vehicle parts for that. Whatever, 7 trucks is fine. These are starting to get full, which is good, which means we're probably putting a little damper on our groundwater, but that's only at 80%, and it increases every time it rains, or it replenishes rather. Yeah, that's made our wood go up quite a bit. I mean, 110 is not a lot, but it's more than what we had, which was 0. So it looks like they're keeping up with the saplings, or the saplings are keeping up with having 2 planters active, which is good. That's good, that's good. You guys are getting almost there, almost there. Are you waiting for trucks? No, it seems like a pretty steady flow. I'm thinking once we are good here, I mean, we might want to make a little ramp down to here, but we can wait on that. I think our next dumping project will probably be this over here I was talking about, with the whole cargo ship thing. I just maybe even want to bring this like out to here to just give us a nice big flat pad here that we can plan to use our or set up some more cargo stuff in the future. Either that, or I don't know where else we would even need to dump. Unless we want to build a little mini ramp up to like a mid-height here. I don't even know what height this is. It goes down to 30, and at highest it's what, 33. So if we go to like that's even lower. If we go to like this height, which I guess would be 29 or 30, and just say level all of this to 30, could be a way of going about it. I don't know. We'll come to that when we get there. 5 months left of food is not good. Do we have to... do we have to tell our trucks? Wait, why are you waiting for water? You should have plenty of water. Why are you not getting water? Is all of our water going down to here? Ah, that is a level 1 pipe. Yeah, that would do it. Okay, that's also level 2. Okay, that's good. Alright, hold on. What's going on with food? Do we have any trucks picking up food? This is now a high priority. And I suppose this... hopefully this increases their output priority for the trucks. Where can we use a couple trucks? We built some more, right? Or are working on building some more? Don't want to run out of food, because then we're going to start losing people, which is not good. That is very not good. 3 months. I need to see somebody dropping off. Did you just pick up? No? What did you do? Maybe getting rid of those farms was a bit premature. We have the food, it's just the trucks aren't doing it. Come on, somebody, please. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to put another farm down here that can belt into the food market. Is really nobody dropping any of this off? Like, is there anything else that I can do to like force trucks to come over here? Because I didn't want to have to. I don't want to have to put a farm down here. But if that's what we have to do until we're able to belt it from all the way up there, like, frick, bro. Alright, whatever. I guess I don't really have an option. We can at least plan to not inconvenience ourselves. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, so... what our plan is going to be is to have food market... let's just go ahead and do a food market 2 now. So we're going to have our food coming in here, at least for now. And you can handle 2 inputs, I think. Yeah. So from here, go like that. And nope. Of course. Actually, can I? Nope. Can I cut this? Can I flip? So that it's the other way around. Nope. Did I do it one too many times? whatever. It's just not going to work for me, I guess. Fair enough. Like that. Unity, unity, unity. And then you need water. Come from... there and unity that also. Now it's going to take a minute to start growing stuff. Unfortunately, I have no product assigned. Do potatoes and vegetables. I really wish I could just see some trucks like taking stuff down there. Yeah, now this is, oh no. So we just gotta wait. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose a good bit of our population, I think, which is unfortunate, but I don't think there's anything I can do about it because our trucks are refusing to do their job. Please, 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 please. I don't think we can trade for food, right? Just have to grow it. Trade for chickens, but... that is incredibly frustrating. That our trucks are just not doing it. Just not doing it. It's a sad day to be a citizen in my establishment, and now we have not enough workers. Oh my gosh. This is very bad. 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 Gonna plant in another one for now. There's our first bit of potatoes coming in. Not enough workers. Yeah, this is gonna hurt us pretty bad. Oops. I just want to get another one of these going just for now. More people dying of starvation. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hurry up the belt, please. I don't think I can unity the belt. Can you, like, we have so much food right here if they would just take it. This sucks. Very much sucks. Very much sucks. Hopefully this doesn't end our game. What's this? No. Is there anything I can do to increase these? Not enough workers. Yeah. Well, we're most certainly going to need this back on. Ugh. Stupid. I have this on the highest priority. Like, highest priority possible. And still nothing. That is so frustrating. Okay, so now you're taking some food. Thank you. Somebody's doing it. Somebody's doing it. Everything is just going to start shutting down now because we don't have any freaking workers. It doesn't even have enough workers for the beacon, bro. Oh, no. Chat, this might be it. This might be it. We might have screwed ourselves completely and utterly. Is there anything that we can do to help with this? Food consumption reduced. Food consumption. Wait, food consumption increased. Oh, no. Okay, that's not what we want. Farm yield increased. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do whatever we freaking can. Our unity is freaking screwed anyways because people are dying, but it's not connected there. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. It seems like they are finally delivering food. But now we are in a very bad spot of not having enough workers. And I don't think there's a way that we can boost our population. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Population growth increased. Let's do that. Let's do that. Don't know if we're going to be able to dig ourselves out of this worker hole, because now that's going to be hurting everything else. Okay, let's pause as much as we can. We're not going to be building anything, so take the workers off of those. We are going to need them. Just because we're going to need the workers at least, like, minimum to be doing this so our maintenance doesn't tank, which it already is. That only freed up a little bit of workers. Oh, no. We're going to go back to our backup little setup here. We're just going to be relying on this. Don't think we need rubber. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. It sucks so bad. And now we have plenty of food that our trucks are actually deciding to come up here. Alright, we'll give you your trucks back. Okay. It's alright. We can do this. We can do this. Can't spare a single worker for that. Let's unload workers. Oh no, it did unload off of that. Okay. Which is good, because we need those. Do these take workers? No, they don't. Do these take workers? Yes, they do, but only 2. Pause that. Pause. Oh, man. I don't know if we're going to be able to break even on this here. Still 93 in the hole. This is just for limestone, which doesn't matter. Oof. Oh, man. Okay. I think we're going to be able to come out of this. Hopefully before everything collapses. Although if we totally run out of fuel, then maybe not. What else takes workers? You do, but I'm not going to pause you. I'm going to pause 2 of these for now. And this one as well. Okay, so that takes workers, but we need that. What is your problem? Nowhere to put iron. Okay, whatever. We could, since we're not using this and we have some oil saved up, we're going to... how do we unload the crew? Pause. Set. Okay, that helps. That takes the crew back off of that. What about you? Can we unload your crew? Pause. Oh, yes, perfect. Okay. So now we only need 2. We need to find 2 workers from somewhere. Or just wait for the population to go back up. Which it probably will. Yeah. Okay. Now we are going to have enough workers. Okay, our beacon's going. They're going to be repopulating our settlement here. Yeah, that was terrible. Terrifying, terrible, everything. That was absolutely awful. And the thing about it was, like, we had all the food, but I guess I just made the trucks so busy that they couldn't come over here to do it. Man, that was absolutely gut-wrenching. I'm going to edit the designation here just to give at least a tiny little path to come up through here. I know they can still drive through the trees, but just visually I think that'll be nice. Give me some more space here too. The trees are looking nice, starting to grow a little bit. Okay, yeah, whatever. They're gonna run out of saplings eventually. There's 75 still stored up in there, so that's okay. Now our focus just has to be, well, maintenance, diesel, power, which is fine. That runs off of coal, so that's not an issue. Diesel, which this is making. I did pause all of this. How many workers do we need to get this going? 8, 16, and then you take 6 and 12, so 32. Once we have 32 workers, we should probably get this unpaused. We have a ton of oil stored up, which is great. If need be, I guess we can pump that over to here where this backup system's going. Stuff's gonna probably start running out of fuel here in a minute. You guys are full of wood. Whatever, we'll upgrade this. So they have a place to put the wood. Oh, they're finally clearing out the rest of these trees. Okay. Good, 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 good. And then we'll have to unpause this, which takes another 12. Our ship takes a bunch. Whew. So fun, so fun. And now stuff is starting to run out of fuel. What we can do is boost this, I suppose, so that it goes twice as fast. That, though, will need to be upgraded to support that. And these all make 20, I think. Yeah, and then this transports 60. So that'll eat away at that momentarily. But we just need fuel. We need the diesel. Need the diesel. Oh my goodness. Is this full already? Holy cow. Okay, and was that the last of our trees? I think besides these ones that you are now... You tree planters out of fuel, okay. Yeah, so stuff's gonna start running out of fuel rapidly. Very rapidly. I guess we could get... We have 16, so we can get half of this unpaused. So that it's going to start making a little bit of diesel at least. $68 months worth of food. Okay. Yeah. That's just, I think this increases very vastly the amount that can be stored in there. Oh, 400 and 400, but that can store... We have 2 of them going now. Yeah, yeah, okay. Actually, so, yeah, let's get rid of that. We do not need 67 months worth of food. I mean, we could have used it like a year ago, but... Some more refugees. Okay. Beacon has not enough unity. Oh, we need positive unity for that. Okay. Well, that is what it is. Is what it is. I guess we can unboost that. Because this is going to be making diesel now. We have 24 workers. Let's pause these again. Those are both going. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's totally empty, and this is down to 48%. But our workers are coming back. Let's go ahead and unpause that. Not enough unity. Yeah, what did we do? Food consumption reduced. Don't need that anymore. We need that boosted. Food consumption increased. We could do that, although I don't want to forget about it. But that would give us quite a bit of unity. Nah, that's okay. That's okay. Fuel consumption we probably should still do. Right. Okay. Oh, they finished this. How wonderful. How wonderful. Or just about finished. They connected it to the bottom at least. They're still working on a little bit of expansion there. How are you? Ooh, wow. That's pretty close. So we're getting there on that, which is good. Our population is on the up. I'm scared to look at like our population Is there like a graph for our population? Yeah, oh my gosh. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. We were doing so good. So good. And then, boom, just freaking tanked. Ugh. August in the year of 131 to May of 132 was not the time to be alive, I guess. But what are you going to do? I'm just glad that we survived. We made it through it. And we're on the up now. We got 14 workers. No place to put wood. Let's just build another one of those. Not enough unity to build that. It's funny. Whatever. Just get them to build that. Not enough unity. I know. Actually, it's going back up again. Okay. Our maintenance is good. So we can think about starting to unpause some of this stuff. What's going to be the most important? Probably mechanical parts. And that takes pretty much everything. And we can't even do that. Okay. Not to mention the research lab, which takes another 12. Well, that does have 6 now. So once we get to 12, we'll need to do that. We are just going to have to figure out what sort of order we want to do that in. You're struggling to find a destination. Okay, you've mined as much as you can. I'll give you that one to do also, I guess. Ooh, boy, we're getting here. We made this mountain kind of ugly with all the dumping, but it had to be done. Had to be done. No active alerts. Okay, we did it. We survived. We came up out of it. As I say that, we have not enough unity again. Whatever. Okay, just pause you for then. We'll have to let our unity come back up. They built this. Okay, that's good. Nice. We're going to need to unpause you. Okay, actually, yes, that has to be our next priority. Sorry, research labs. You're going to be quite bored for the time being. Because we're going to need oil more than anything to make diesel, which now we are getting back up, which is good. How many did that say it needed? 36. Okay. Okay. I guess we could pause another farm. That's only 10 though. Yeah, whatever. Oh no, they still have quite a bit of saplings. I was going to say, I'm assuming they're out, but they have a bit. Yeah, so now we're just going to be kind of waiting for our population to come back up. As much as I hate to leave it kind of in a state of disarray, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for now, for today. We made some good progress setting up some farms and getting our trees back on the go. I'm not sure. It looks like some of these are big enough now that they're actually harvesting them, which is good. We'll have to find a balance with how many planters we need to keep going to keep all of our harvesters like busy full time. Coal is still going good, which is awesome. Not sure how much more. They have plenty more to dig, but I'm gonna give them more to do anyways. Yeah, so we did that. We're very, very, very so close to being able to connect to this other part of the island. Didn't really upgrade anything production-wise. I was gonna hope to look into the food market too. Steel smelting is gonna be our next thing we're gonna want. We'll have to plan that out and take a look at that in the next episode. Plenty of water. How's our groundwater doing? We are taking quite a hit on that. So since we're good on wood, we don't have enough unity. But let's actually just go ahead and unpause all of this so we can double the amount of rainwater we're collecting to take the load off of our groundwater deposits. So they'll get all of this built and all these pipes as well, which will be very helpful. Did I get that one? Yeah, all of that. That's still set to be priority in. Yep. Yeah, not quite the episode I was expecting to have with that catastrophic population decline, but I suppose that's how it goes. Stuff just kind of comes up, and it is what it is. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today and enduring that suffering with me. It was absolutely terrible and miserable to live through, and I was terrified, but we got through it, and I think we're on the uptick now, so we should be good to get a nice head start and just keep going in the next episode. I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.